Hi everyone, my name is Wawa and this is Nation Wars Thailand versus Philippines series, and this is gonna be match number 1, game number 2 between Def spawning as the blue Protoss, and he's gonna play up against Pandoramon here spawning as the green Protoss at the north spawning position in this map Steps of War. This map is the smallest, most popular map in the game right now, and it is actually pretty entertaining, but as I have said over and over again, a lot of people call it steps of bore. I don't know why. Maybe because we see early harassments early in this game, and a lot of six pooling happening in this game, but no six pooling gonna happen here because there is a Protoss versus Protoss match, and there is no Zerg here. There might be a couple of proxy pylons on the way, but not really that much. I'm not expecting any proxy pylon anytime soon, as he is checking out right now. As you see Pandoraman moving that probe over there, just checking to see if everything's a-okay and no cheese is gonna come out. And also for Def right here is gonna be counter boosting a lot more probes, because that is the standard thing to do and the pro thing to do for a Protoss player. And also same thing as this gateway is gonna go down. Let's look at the production tab. Oh no, let's look at the EPM tab for now. We are seeing actually, wow, tons of spamming here for Def, and compared to Pandoraman averaging only 43 APM only, but you can see Def here is averaging like 175 APMs. Wow, that's just crazy. But I don't know if that's high or that's low, because I think they changed the APM counter compared to the old Brood War one, so I'm not really sure about that, as I am not familiar with this APM counter right now. As he is going for an assimilator, Pandoraman that is, and he's gonna go up some pylons over here. This is actually a good place for a pylon, because if there's some zealot harassment gonna go on, he's not really gonna be able to go out, and just gonna make that wall a little bit more tighter. And you can actually put a couple of gateways back there if you prefer to, or a secret tech building, or maybe a Stargate. You want to keep hidden from your enemy, as he is not gonna be able to see that, because that is the farthest area from his base, this backdoor area right there. So yeah, good thinking. As we do see a cybernetic score and another gateway here for for Def, and also I think we're gonna see the same thing right here for Pandoraman. No, now he's the one who's gonna get that cybernetic score pretty late, so he's still gonna get it though, as he does get the first zealot pretty early. No, I think Def here is gonna skip the first zealot, as he is gonna go for that first stalker. He should be able to go for the first stalker as he finishes that pylon over here, and yep, he's just chrono boosting it right now. He should be making a stalker right here, or let me see. There you go, two stalkers right now being made, and those two gateways. So it's using those two gateways pretty much cost effective, but there is a little bit of delay though, so there's a little bit off timing, but it's no big deal. Not really gonna affect the outcome of this game. And we're gonna see Pandoraman here making another gateway, so that makes a 3 gateway with a cybernetic score. So I'm not sure why he's not okay. Maybe he's not excuse me. Maybe he's not researching this great technology yet, because he doesn't have any gas. So now he does, and now he is researching it. And we are gonna see another sentry here for Pandoraman. So we've seen from game 1 good sentry placement for Pandoraman. He did use that sentry quite a bit, and he did a good job about it. And here we go, trapping those two gateway units of the stalkers one more time for Def. So yeah, good job again. So that stalker isn't gonna go anywhere anytime soon. He's not gonna be able to get out, or maybe later he won't get out. And we are seeing Chrono Boost again, Warp Gate technology, and more training more units. Another Stalker is gonna be coming out pretty soon, and he's just waiting for the Warp Gate technology. As for the other side, we are gonna see a third and a fourth gateway coming out really soon. Also Chrono Boosting that Warp Gate technology. So yeah, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Let's look at the unit tab right now. We have 3 Stalkers and a Zealot here for Def, so he is kind of freaking out about how he lost this first game. So he's now pretty much assuring himself that he's not gonna have that again, and he's gonna make more units, but then again it's gonna just pull back on his economy and not really gonna do good in a long time. But we see for Pandaraman, it's such a hard name, Pandaramon. Yeah, Pandaramon does have a stalker and a sentry and a zealot, so he's making everything right now. from gateway units, everything you can build, except of course Dark Templars and High Templars. You can build that later when he gets a Dark Shrine. And here we go, Warp Gate technology being researched or being is done already for Def, and he's just morphing those gateways into warp gates. So good job by Def, as we have yet to see the warp gate technology here for Pandoramon, and there you go. Only slightly a second delay, but no big deal. It's not really gonna affect the outcome of this game. Let's look at the production side right now. Oh, there you go, Robotics Bay again for Pandoramon. So he is going for Colossus one more time, because this Colossus build did work quite well for him in the first match, but I'm not sure about this match because this is a much closer rushing area, and I'm not sure if that Colossus can get out early, and I'm not sure if he's gonna make it. Maybe getting some Immortals before getting that Colossus is a good idea or a smart idea, or maybe just a Stalker. I mean, an Observer, for that matter, before you get that Colossus. So just you know that there is a little bit of harassment gonna be happening anytime soon or not, so you can prepare up and make more units. As we are seeing a lot of Zealot composition here for Pandoramons, more than usual compared to the other one, but we're seeing the same thing for Def right here, except he is adding two sentries in the mixture of his units. So there you go. Here we go. Pandoramon is gonna notice, and he knows that there is a unit at the bottom of his base, bottom is ramp, and he is about to push out really soon. He's placing his units quite fairly good, not letting anyone get sniped from the bottom. And Def here is gonna put a proxy pylon here one more time. I'm not sure if this is gonna be costing him the game or not, but yeah, finally Colossus is gonna be made here. So the longer Def here waits, the more prone he is for that Colossus attack. So here Pandoramon is just gonna stall for time and just gonna wait for the Colossus to come out, and here we go. Colossus is out already, and here we go, separating that army of composition again by Def. But Def here, a lot of Zealots are gonna go down for Pandoramon. Those two Colossus are gonna be, those Stalkers are gonna be sniping those Zealots, and they did a good job at killing all of those Stalkers. And here we go, more Stalkers gonna be warped in, but those two, where did those two sentries go? So I guess those two sentries did die for Def. And here we go, walling off that entrance ramp one more time, and he did take out the Stalker. Good job by Colossus. Good job by taking out the Colossus. And two sentries are gonna be coming in right now, doing tons of damage and doing tons of force field, and he's gonna be able to clean out this unit of Starcraft by Def here, and it's not looking good right now again for Def. He's losing all of his units. He is pretty much behind right now. He is being controlled, but there you go, more Zealots are gonna come in, and Pandoramon is gonna be forced to move back, as he doesn't want to lose those sentries, as those are his only saving grace right now, and he's just gonna wait to bulk up and make more units. As Def here is attacking those pylons. I'm not sure why he's attacking those pylons, because Pandoramon did lose a lot of units, so I don't think that pylons are the first things you should attack. You should attack these units composition right there. Yeah, going for those Stalkers. Good job, and he should be going for those Zealot already. Those sentries are gonna go down, and a Zealot is gonna go down also from those probe. So good job microwing here by Pandoramon, and he's warping in more units here from the top, but again, those are not a good position to warp in units, because they are gonna take more damage, slightly more damage, not that much damage, but yeah, they're gonna take more damage, and no one wants to take damage at this game, and you don't want to lose your units before they even attack once. So yeah, those Zealots are gonna go down pretty quick, but they did clear out the ramp. Very good, yeah, very good job by warping and by Def here, and is gonna be able to take out this robotics facility, but not before a Colossus comes out of that. So it is looking really nice again for Pandoramon. That Colossus can do tons of damage to those Stalkers. And here we go, Stalkers focus firing on that robotics facility. He's not gonna let that Immortal come out, because that Immortal should have been out earlier in this game, and that's not gonna happen here today against Def one more time. Def here massing up his Stalkers, and he's just gonna warp in more Zealots right now to take more damage for his Stalkers, so the Stalkers can shoot freely from above. But then there you go, more Stalkers are gonna be being warped in for this setup. Oh my god, tons of action. I'm running out of my breath. There you go, that stalker is that Colossus is gonna snipe off that Pandoramon, but he's not gonna be able to do it as more zealots are gonna come in here and gonna try to take out these stalkers, but they are not gonna be able to be successful as they are gonna go down. But good job keeping those stalkers away from that Colossus. They are gonna be able to harass that Colossus one more time. Finally, that Colossus is about to go down, and it did go down. Good job by focus firing on that Colossus by Jeff. So this RS is pretty successful for Def, and it's not looking good right now for Pandoramon. He just have 3 zealots right now, and he is stalling for time, but he doesn't have any robotic facility anymore. And are those stalkers gonna go down? Yes, they are gonna go down and gonna be surrounded by the army of Pandoramon, or the probe army of Pandoramon. But this is still not looking good because he did lose a lot of those probes. Because look at the unit tab right now. Pandoramon only has 18 probes, while Def here has 24 and only has 4 stalkers though. But he can still do a lot of damage here because he's only facing up against a zealot, another zealot, or 2 stalkers and a sentry. So it's a pretty big advantage, but he's not macroing his units very well. And here we go, 4 more stalkers are gonna coming in for a Def, and he should be able to hold this lead properly as Pandoramon here doesn't have that much units anymore. Only 18 harvesters and 24 24 harvesters for Def. So here you go, not looking good right now for Pandoramon. He's just suiciding his harvesters into that army, and just gonna be GG, GG. Wow, GG already for Pandoramon. Good game, and Pandoramon they're losing to that harassment by Def. Good job. And what's Pandoramon doing here? Already lost though. He's just waiting for something. What's Is he cheating? Is he cheating? He's waiting for Def to leave. Oh. So he's just buying for some time. Maybe he has some problems with his connection, but yeah, he lost. And Def won this game. Good job by Def. Good play. Good control with stalkers, and good job focus firing on that lone Colossus. And we all know that Colossus are very vulnerable with a small number of stalkers or zealots in front of him. So yeah, there you go. G one more time, and he has left the game finally. And that's it. Hope you guys like that game. Game number 3, the ace match for this 2 games of Deaths and Pandoramon is coming right up. Stay tuned.